The character roster in this game is huge. There's so many characters in this game. I think this mod deserves a spotlight on it because the amount of just crazy amount of content that is in this mod. Only people could dream of this stuff being in an official Smash game. And we're going to be going over some of my favorite characters in this mod, being Geno, Black Knight, and if you watch through the whole video, and I recommend doing that, we'll get to the coolest character being at the end of this video being Shadow. So stay tuned. We're going to be breaking down their entire moveset and what makes them so unique. If you guys like this video and want similar videos like this, make sure to comment below and subscribe because we're getting close to 10k baby, 10k subs. Before I go further, I would like to say there's one more thing I want to bring up, and I know some of the PM Remix devs might be watching, so if you add Funky Kong to PM Remix, give him a dripped out black bandana with the white fur skin, honest content colors, trust me, you're gonna win over my heart. Funky Kong for PM Remix, make it happen someone please, maybe not. It would be nice. Make him a semi-clone of Donkey Kong. Anyways, here is Geno, one of the most requested Smash characters out there. If you're like me, and you're one of the people that have been around when this character was in demand all the way back in Brawl, yes, those were some very cursed times indeed, Geno was a highly requested character for multiple Smash games in a row, still hasn't made it in. Geno was a party member of Super Mario RPG, and one neat thing to know about this version of Geno is all of his attacks have sound effects from Super Mario RPG. Geno already is just a cool character if you have no idea who he is. He's technically a third-party character because the game was developed by Square Enix, which is kind of why he is considered so obscure. He really only has a few appearances in actual games. Despite this, he's a beloved character that people really want in Smash and have wanted him to be in a game for a long time. At least we do have him as a Mii Gunner costume, I guess. Geno in PM Remix is a projectile-defined character. I would consider him a glass cannon, as he doesn't really have the best recovery due to his fast fall speed off stage and kind of average recovery, but he's still really strong. His archetype is similar to characters like Ness and Mario, so he has projectiles, grab confirms, strong aerials. His side B on paper looks like a run-of-the-mill just standard projectile, but it actually can do way more. It can be thrown at angles in the air, which makes this a great tool in neutral and for combos. This is a really cool projectile because it actually bounces off the ground and can be thrown at different angles, which makes it really unique. If you press side B again, the projectile will actually explode, which is a good KO tool at higher percentages as well. The reason why I like this move so much is it kind of takes the standard projectile any other character would have, but it expands on the concept and makes it have way more utility, like for example being able to explode is really cool. Neutral B is similar to Samus's charge shot. It has a lot of startup and end lag, but if you land it, especially when it's fully charged, the move is extremely rewarding, so just don't get hit by it. Down B is another projectile. It rains stars from above, and the longer you hold down the charge, the more stars will appear, and it can be used for starting combos. Up B is a short recovery tool. You can actually start combos out of this attack, so you can up B and then act out of it, which is actually really good. You can't air dodge out of it, unfortunately, so again, this isn't a great recovery tool, but it definitely is good for starting combos when trying to recover. His tilts are extremely good for starting combos as well. His throws are just bada bing, bada boom, chef's kiss. Forward throw and down throw have decent amount of knockback and can be used as KO tools. Really good throws. Geno has really good throws. If you notice, there's some nice little Easter eggs. His dash attack, for example, is a great combo tool. It works similar to Donkey Kong's dash attack and can be used off stage as well. So you can slide off platforms with this attack. It's rather unique. Geno's aerials are some of his best attacks. His up air is a crazy good combo starting tool. It has crazy amount of range and it combos into itself. Back air is good for spacing. It's a multi-hit attack. Nair is your standard nair that other characters have in Smash. This is similar to Mario's or Luigi's. Geno has one as well. It's a really good combo starting tool. Really good off stage. It can stall in the air, so you can slow down Geno's fall with this attack, and it has rather unique utility as you can use it off stage to meteor. Pretty crazy. Forward air is one of Geno's best KO moves. It's really good. It's a combo starter, the KO tool off stage. It's overall just really good. Even though it does have a bit of startup up, it's still rather strong. Geno's attacks have an extra detail where all of his attacks are stronger if you double tap the move. It's a nice little detail for the character not a lot of people know about, but it actually is rather unique because I can't really think of any other character having some sort of technique like this. You will know if you're using the stronger version of the attack if you hear the Mario RPG sound effect. This greatly improves his KO power on his moves, as Geno is more of a combo-centric character. Down smash is good for covering rolls, although it has pretty low KO power. Up smash is reminiscent to Samus's up smash. This attack has low KO power and damage output. Forward smash is his strongest smash attack. I know this is gonna sound weird, but it's strongest at the fist hitbox. Forward smash is his strongest smash attack that he has. His jab attacks are really good. They remind me of Captain Falcon's Gentleman, so if you do the tap once, you get one jab, and then you tap twice, you get two jabs. And then the third jab is the strongest jab with the most amount of knockback. Oh yeah, and when Geno holds crouch, there's a really nice detail that's a reference to Mario RPG. It's a nice cute little Easter egg there. And here are his taunts. He's by far a combo-centric character, and he feels really fun to play as, especially if you like characters like this that fill this niche. Geno is also in Smash Legacy XP, the Black Knight. Black Knight is one of the most well-known antagonists from the Fire Emblem series. In fact, his character is a walking spoiler for Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, but I mean, who cares? These games came out a long time ago. Shield your eyes, I guess, at some of these alternate costumes. You will see his face. Black Knight is a really interesting character archetype, one that you don't really see that often in Smash, at least done to this extreme. Black Knight is a tank. His attacks are just unga bunga strong, and if they touch you, you're probably gonna get destroyed. He even has a projectile that can be charged, and just look at this, it just goes across the entire stage. It is really huge. Which, yeah, some of you are saying, how the F is this not broken? Well, Black Knight has terrible mobility. Absolutely a snail pace character. Believe it or not, he was even slower in previous updates, but they did update his speed a little bit because he was too slow. But being a Fire Emblem character, he's one of the most unique Fire Emblem character mods I've seen. He still falls in the niche of the other Fire Emblem characters in Smash, but is a little bit more unique and kind of expands on the archetype. Neutral B, as I shown earlier, is a ridiculous projectile that is giant and it goes across the stage and can be charged like other Fire Emblem characters' neutral Bs. Side B is a sword slash that has armor on the attack. It's a good mix-up tool for sure. Down B is actually allows Black Knight to recover HP, which is pretty awesome, honestly. It's rare for a character to get this ability at all in Smash. Up special is a teleport type of up special. It's pretty far reaching for a recovery tool. However, Black Knight falls really fast off stage, and it is really reliant on how quick you use this move is how good his recovery is going to be, because he falls really fast, so you have to be wary when using this recovery option off stage. His aerials are very reminiscent of Ike's attacks, which is kind of cute, I guess, because I guess another walking spoiler for Fire Emblem, but their swords are very similar. I'll leave it at that. Black Knight actually has Ike's Smash Ultimate Nair. It comes out really fast and it's a very nice combo tool. Also, he has Ike's up air from Smash Ultimate, which is similar to that version as it KOs really well at higher percentages. Forward air is a variant of Ike's Fair. It's a really strong KO attack. Back air is a quick slap attack. Down air meteors off stage, and it can be even strong to KO on stage as well. That's how strong this attack is characters can bounce off the stage and die from it. It really does combo into itself too. His tilts have really good range and are even capable of KOing at higher percentages like his up tilt. His dash attack and jab have some high amounts of knockback in line with his tank archetype. Jab especially is really good get off me tool for Black Knight. His grabs have high amounts of knockback. His up throw even KOs at 150%, which is wow, crazy. Down throw and forward throw being his combo throws. Forward throw is actually very similar to Ike's, which means it can confirm aerials at lower percentages, which is pretty cool. His smash attacks, I mean, what do you expect from these attacks? You think they're gonna be weak? Like, no, they're obviously really strong. All three of these smash attacks are really strong KO tools. His forward smash even has 2 hits on it, similar to Link's forward smash, and the second hit obviously being the strongest one. Up smash is dummy strong. It can actually KO as early as 80 to 90% depending on the character and stage. Yikes. Black Knight is one of my favorite characters in PMEX, as he's really unique for being one of the few characters in Smash ever that I think is fully in this tank archetype. Although he is really strong, his issues are his lack of mobility, and once he loses stage control, that's when Black Knight can lose his edge because he doesn't have the best ways of escaping combos because he's really heavyweight. He's got also really bad out of shield options, so it kind of leans into how bad he just has mobility in general. He's really good at maintaining stage control for sure, but once the character gets an edge on him or his opponents start to combo him, that's when he starts to get bullied because he's heavy and he has a giant character model, which means, yeah, combos are going to be on deck, baby. Either way, he is a really good character, and he's actually a character you'll probably see in the PM Remix meta, as a lot of people like to play him due to his really unique strengths for a Smash character. Now here's one of the coolest characters in PM Remix, and no, I'm not just saying that. It's a modded character that's been around for a while, but I think this character has had a crazy amount of polish on it and feels like a real Smash character. And he's another Smash Legacy XP veteran, and that's Shadow. He's really fast and he's a strong combo-centric character. He's basically Sonic but more aggressive and rush down, which no duh, right? I mean, if you played any Sonic game, that describes Shadow pretty well. The reason why I like him so much is because he actually feels really well thought out for a modded character. He feels damn near official. His neutral B is similar to Sonic's neutral B, except you can combo out of the attack, and you can actually KO near the top blast zone with this move. It's actually really unique. You can even combo into this attack with up air or use combos out of it. It's actually got a lot of utility and it's pretty unique as well. It's probably one of the coolest attacks that Shadow has. Side B is Shadow's really good projectile. It's fast, it goes really far, and it gives Shadow this attribute of being a zoner, which is really unique. It has decent knockback too, and you can snipe from off stage with it as well, which shows that how far this projectile truly goes. It really goes like almost all the way full stage. Down B is a standard Sonic character spin dash, which means you can cancel it with a jump or aerial combos, which is really neat. You're either using this for running away, recovering, or as a sweet cool combo confirm. Up special is a teleport. This is a rather good teleport, similar to Mewtwo's, although unlike Mewtwo's you can't act out of the attack. It would be kind of broken if you could though. Shadow's really fast and you can land on platforms with this recovery tool and just kind of recover, so you can't do anything out of it, but if you could, it would be really busted. His jab is similar to Sonic's. It's a 3-hit combo, the third hit having the most amount of knockback. His dash attack is a really cool tool. It's the rail slide from Sonic Adventure 2, and this is what I'm talking about where mods make references and it really melds well the correct way with characters' movesets. It's not just doing a reference just for the sake of a reference. Such a simple but powerful use of this reference for sure. Nair is a really fast spinning combo tool. The hitbox actually comes out behind Shadow first, and then he spins his leg in front of him. Back air drags the opponents into the hit. This move makes it really good for dragging opponents into his distance and starting a confirm out of it, and then finishing them off with maybe another move. It's basically a setup tool in a way. Up air is another strong KO tool that Shadow has, especially if you're near the top blast zone. It's a combo finisher. Forward air is even stronger of a combo finisher. Because of Shadow's speed, he can basically just run towards the opponent and sort of just hit them with this attack. Kind of like Captain Falcon knee, you can just kind of throw it out sometimes and it works. It's super hype and it's super cool. This move actually wasn't part of Shadow's moveset in every single version of this mod, so this was a cool addition for sure. Down air has crazy disjoints on it. It meteors off stage as well. Whether this is a good move or not, it can start combos and end them, so yeah, obviously it is a good move. It can pretty much combo into itself and meteor off stage. Up throw can set up ladder style combos with his up air. Down throw is an easy peasy bread and butter into his forward air. It again reminds me of Captain Falcon. Back throw is the weakest throw that he has, but it's good for setting up combos at lower percents. Forward smash and up smash are really strong. Although they don't have the best range, they can KO rather early. They're definitely rewarding if you can hit with them. Down smash can cover rolls, but it's weaker than the other 3 smash attacks. Kira's taunts too, they're really well animated. And Shadow is for you if you wished he was in Smash. This version of the character is going to please you. In my opinion, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but just take my word. It's one of my personal favorite modded characters in this game, and it's really well made. I've said it before, but I'll say it again, he feels damn near official. If you like strong characters with good combos, if Captain Falcon and Sonic had a baby, that would be Shadow. And you're welcome for that really cryptic image. I don't even like Sonic characters that much. I'm not even the hugest Sonic fan, but I really like Shadow. That's how much I am won over by this character in this mod. He plays really well. He's fast, he has combos, he can KO. His weaknesses are going to be his difficulty at KOing at higher percentages, because characters tend to fall out of his combos when there's higher amount of knockback, and he can't really reach them as consistently. It's a really strange flaw, I know, but it makes him a really consistent character at lower percentages. You can maybe nitpick his up special recovery, but he has plenty of recovery options outside of it, so he's still really good at doing most things. He's a great character, and I recommend you guys trying him out. Thank you guys so much for making it all the way through the end. There's a Patreon down below if you guys want to get content early or get Discord benefits. Thank you, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.